Hi, everybody. 5 acres in Colorado for $90,000. Any of you interested? We're also headed into Iowa and Utah today. Happy weekend. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a great day and your cup is always full of happiness. So, yeah, we're going to head into the Northwest and out west today, you guys. And this one here is in Iowa. This is $97,000 on a little more than a half an acre of land. It's 5 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. It has 2,107 square feet of living space. And it's been on the market for 9 days. It was built in 1894. So let's check it out and see how much house we're getting for our money in Iowa. So here in Maynard, Iowa, we're in Fayette County. The population is 19,152 people. And your real estate tax rate is 1.49% in Iowa, which means that's what the tax assessors are coming out engaging your property taxes on. So in Iowa, it's 1.49%, which is higher than the national average of 0.99. Look at this beautiful place right here. So we're getting an enclosed porch, shingle roof, maybe vinyl sided, but again, go there in person, check it out. And the listing addresses and the agencies that list these properties are always found in the description box below. Look at how pretty this is. Any of you looking in Iowa, check this out. Oh my goodness. Here's our gorgeous woodwork and gorgeous hardwood flooring. This is a great way to start the episode. And again, this is Maynard, Iowa at 550 North 1st Street. Ooh, this is pretty. Over 2,000 square feet of living space, under $98,000, and the median home sales in this area are right around $175,000, so there's plenty of room for equity growth. Wow, look at this beautiful house right here. Very pretty. Look at the double doors. Okay, so here we have an enclosed staircase right off the kitchen. That's kind of unique. And as we see here, vinyl flooring, we've got an electric range, not a lot of cabinets. Looks like we might have a powder room right off the kitchen. Maybe this is a second kitchen in this house. Again, go check it out in person. Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. You know, because the house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. And let me know in the comment section where you're viewing from, because it's always a beautiful day to view houses with all of you. Cheers, everybody. Happy weekend. You gearing up for Halloween? Any of you celebrate Halloween? It's a big deal in this house. We love Halloween. We love dressing up. Gotta have some fun, right, you guys? Gotta have some fun. Okay, so here's our enclosed porch right off the kitchen. So if that's all we're getting for cabinets and a stove, we definitely have room for an island, or you could place more cabinets over here on this wall. Here's a full bathroom. Oh no, this is a full bathroom off the kitchen. It looked like a powder room, but it's a full bathroom with more hardwood flooring. And the lid's down. We're off to a great start today, you guys. $97,000 in Maynard, Iowa. Fayette County. There's your washer and dryer. Nice, right under the staircase. Good place for it, I suppose. This may be one of the bedrooms. Could be a home office. There is a closet there that we see. Beautiful woodwork in this house. So it looks like there is another bathroom, and there's that lid. We're just going to close that lid, everybody. If you're new to this channel, you'll soon learn that we like those lids closed. We're just going to bypass that. But this house has got a lot of potential, you guys. $97,000. Nice long window there. When you have your home inspections, of course, bring out your general contractors. They'll let you know the longevity of the roof. They'll check your foundation, run your mechanicals. They'll let you know if your windows are wood, vinyl, aluminum. Get down to the fine details and never be afraid to make offers. These houses are placed on the market to be sold. There's a pop of color for us. For me, I'd want to sand that down and bring it back to its natural beauty, I think, for that hardwood. That's just me. Woo! There's another room full of color. That'll wake you up in the morning. Could be really pretty though. Definitely check this out in person and see what it is like, because photographs don't always do a house justice. It can work one way or the other many times. But all the more reason to go check it out, especially if you're looking for a larger home and you're looking in Maynard, Iowa. It's very pretty. Has a ton of possibilities. It's beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows are letting in all that sunshine. And there's our enclosed porch. Perfect place for that pop of color and that green. All your green plants or a seating area. Have your neighbors over for coffee and pie. Okay, so there's your electric panel. There's your ream furnace. Even lets you know you got a 6-inch by 25-inch air filter in there. These are the types of things that you can check out on your own before you have your home inspection. You can check out the dates on the hot water heater. Maybe the ream furnace would have a date on it. You can look underneath cabinets to see if there's any moisture. You can look inside dishwashers to see if they've been used. You can check, the gutters. Are they hanging off the house? You can look at your siding. This is nice. You've got your basement access there on the outside of the house. That's always helpful. Looks like we're getting a garage. This house looks like it's vinyl sided. Yeah, we're getting a little outbuilding with this. Nice. $97,000 in Iowa, in Fayette County here in Maynard. Wow, that's really pretty. I love the detail on the right there between the two windows and between the roof lines there. Very pretty. You could always paint the detail in between the siding there right in the middle to give it a little bit pop of a, to make that pop a little bit more. Very pretty property right here, nonetheless, for $97,000. 550 North 1st Street. And again, the addresses and the listing agencies are in the description box below. Been on the market only 9 days, built in 1894. That's very pretty. So let's check out the street view. Ooh, look at this. Very nice shaded lawn. You're getting, looks like a little side street. Looks like there might be sidewalks. That adds some value if there's walkability. Very pretty, but we always research neighborhoods, right? Due diligence. But that looks very, very pretty. Very nice. Okay, so let's see where we are on the map. We're in Maynard, Iowa, in Fayette County right here. So let's check it out. We've got a city park nearby. So we are, right here's Fayette, here's Randall's, here's Sumner over to the west, Westgate's over to the west along with Buck Creek, and then we have Arlington, Thomasville over to the east, and Stanley and Hazleton down to the south, and Donnan and Rendalia is right up to the north of us. So here we are on the map. Des Moines is right down here to the southwest. So there we are on the map. Red marks the spot. Let's check out our satellite view. There you are. Nice square parcel right there. Let's go back to our map and let's hit our nearby. Grocery, shopping, health, and safety. Let's see where we are. We've got a restaurant there. Auto repair nearby. So there are some more of your amenities all around the area. Not right on top of you, but certainly not too terribly far. You've got a grocery store here down south. And that one again is 550 North 1st Street in Maynard, Iowa, 50655. And it states here in the description, if you're looking for character and bedrooms, this is the property for you. 2-story home with over 2,100 square feet of living space, original woodwork, hardwood flooring, large formal dining room and living room, along with a parlor. And that was converted into a main floor bedroom with access to your private deck. There's also 2 enclosed porches, a full bathroom with stacked washer and dryer that we saw. And the home has great curb appeal with vinyl siding for low maintenance. And you also have 2 storage sheds and a private backyard. Very nice. Maynard, Iowa. And it states here that it was listed in 2013 and then it was sold in 2014 for $57,000. It was sold again in December of 21 for $80,000. Now they're asking $97,000 for it, and the house is 131 years old. and it states on an assessment of $84,390. The taxes were $1320. However, always check with the Fayette County Clerk's Office to get your accurate tax details. And that one again is $97,000 on a little more than a half an acre in Iowa. Very pretty. So now we're going into Colorado, Rocky Mountain High right here, you guys, on 5 acres of land. This is $90,000. For Colorado, this is affordable. And it's at 74495 Winding Road in Fort Garland, Colorado, 81133. The house itself is 600 square feet. It sits above your garage on the lower level. It has an open deck. And this one's been on the market for 24 days, built in 1979. So let's check it out and see how much house we're getting for our money. Fort Garland, Colorado in Costilla County. Population is just under 3,700 people, so it's a small town. And the median home sales in this area are $410,000. And this one is $90,000 for this house. 5 acres in Colorado, you guys. Who's looking? So it looks like we're getting propane gas. You're going to get an array of wildlife roaming through here too. How great is this? 5 acres, $90,000. In a house like this, you can add up, you can add on, you can build a garage besides the lower level garage. Maybe you want to turn the lower level into more living space and have an attached or detached garage. This is really pretty. This has a lot of potential. Looks like it has a metal roof. You may want to give it a fresh coat of paint. Just hang out there all winter, put on your skis, put on your snowshoes, and decide what you want to do with it come spring. Isn't this cute? Just from what we see here. Oh, the scenery must be gorgeous. Now, we do have some neighbors behind us. Fort Garland, Colorado, and the real estate tax rate in Colorado is 0.49%. They may have just raised it to 0.50%. But we're looking at 5 acres in Costilla County right here. Beautiful, 5 acres in Colorado. So that might be your water well. Possibilities, you guys. Wide open spaces, peace and privacy, your own country abode in Colorado. Okay, so we're headed in. So here's your enclosed area here, nice enclosed porch. Hang your winter gear, hang up your skis, hang up your snowshoes. Vinyl flooring right there, that's always nice. Okay, so here's the kitchen. There's your gas range. There's your refrigerator. Nice enamel cabinets there for your sink, and you have a window above it. Nice wood cabinets beside it. Very pretty. I wonder if that's a Detroit Jewel gas range right there. That's vintage. Awesome. 5 acres in Colorado, you guys. Who's interested in this? There's your little wood stove. It looks like we have a gas heater also in the corner. Vaulted ceiling in that room there. Looks like we have a loft above this little area right here to the right of the stove. Look at this, you guys. This is sweet. $90,000 find right here in Colorado. And if any of you know the housing in Colorado, this is really on the low price point. So it's low price, high potential right here. So this could be a really cool area for like a little desk or a little home office right below your loft. 600 square feet of living space. Again, you could add on if you need more room. Or maybe you just want a vacation spot on 5 acres. So there we have some windows in the loft. Now for me, looks like they might have been thinking about putting a skylight in there. For me, I would want to have more windows up there so I could really get a view of my landscape around me from my loft area. That's just my idea. But this looks like it has a ton of potential for $90,000 in Fort Garland, Colorado. And this is at 74495 Winding Road. So there's your bathroom with your shower. That gives a little bit more of a sauna vibe to it. Maybe you want to, revise that a little bit and put your little sauna in there as well. Why not? Come in out of the cold, Have yourself a steam sauna. Warm back up. So there's some photographs maybe when they first built it. And again, this was built in the 70s. So here's your basement with your water heater. Nice. Look at all this room. That's very nice. The possibilities are here. And there's your overhead door for your garage. Under the blue skies of Fort Garland, Colorado right here. Wow. Look at that backdrop. Beautiful. You live in Colorado, let us know where you live, how long you've been there, how you like it. And if you're looking in Fort Garland, this might suit your needs. 5 acres. Living space above your lower garage. Built in the 70s. There's your loft. Could do whatever you want with this. This is very nice. $90,000. And there again is your kitchen. So we do have receptacles between the cabinets, between the lower and upper cabinets there. Yeah, it's got a lot of potential right here in Fort Garland, Colorado. 74495 Winding Road. 5.01 acres. Been on the market 24 days, built in 1979. So let's see our map here. So we have Mountain Dog Logging over to the west, Carmen Lakes over to the east, Sulphur Springs Ranch. So let's see here. We have McClintock over here and Bianca to the west of Fort Garland. And we have Muleshoe up here to the north. Okay, so this is southern Colorado. And we have, let's see, Manassa down here to the south. Alamosa's over here to the west. La Vida is over here to the northeast. So there we are. Red marks the spot right here. So there's the New Mexico line right there. So we're not far from that line. Fort Garland, Colorado. So let's take a look at the satellite view. There is your parcel right there. Nice. Look at that. 5 acres of land. Wow. Okay, let's go back to the map and see the distance for our amenities right here. Grocery, shopping, health and safety. Gas stations, and we'll put in airports. So there's some amenities, so not too terribly far in the distance. There you go. And Colorado Springs is right up here to the north as well. And then we have Albuquerque, New Mexico down here. Santa Fe. So there we are. Red marks a spot right there. 74495 Winding Road. And that's $90,000 on 5.01 acres. And it states here that this cozy mountain cabin in the Sangre de Cristo Ranches offers a great opportunity for anyone seeking a weekend retreat or off-grid living with modern comforts already in place. Built in 1979, the cabin sits on 5 acres with beautiful mountain surrounding views. And let's see, the home features an open floor plan on the second level. And then we have the property is already connected to power and includes a septic system and cistern for the water, surrounded by nature and located in a designated dark sky sanctuary area. Sweet find right there. So if you're looking for mountain privacy, this one might suit your needs. And it was sold in 1996 for $22,500. That might have been just for the land. Now they listed it for $90,000. And says that the assessment for $82,35 is $656. But again, check with the Costilla County Clerk's Office. This property is 46 years old, 5 acres in Fort Garland, Colorado, you guys. Great find for one of you out there. Woo! Might have to check that out. And if you do check that out in person, definitely let us know in the comments. So now we're headed into Carbon, Utah. Look at this place. $92,000, you guys, for this one. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with 1,928 square feet of living space. And it's on a lot that's 9,583 square feet. And so this one's $92,000 at 141 West 100 North, East Carbon, Utah 84520. So let's check it out. How much house are we getting for our money in Utah? Sweet little raised ranch right here. Yeah, this has got a lot of potential. Look at that covered porch. Looks like it does have a shingle roof. We may be getting a detached garage. Now, in Carbon, Utah, we're in Carbon County. Population's just under 21,000 people. And the median home sales in this area are $280,000. And this house is $92,000. And the real estate tax rate in Utah is 0.47%, so it's way below the national average of 0.99. So for me, I'd want to trim back this landscaping here, put in some native vegetation, maybe give it a fresh coat of paint. You could even paint the concrete block. This is really pretty. $92,000 in Utah. So if any of you know the market in Utah, again, this is a low price for this area. Okay, well, look at this. So we have hardwood flooring. We're getting some wallpaper, some nice archway character there off this living space. Oh, this just screams possibilities, you guys. Nice. Carbon, Utah, $92,000. You could refinish those floors, stain them to whatever stain color you like. Ooh, here's a pop of color. Is that our kitchen? Looks like we're getting vinyl flooring. Nice windows. Look at all that sunshine coming in. So here's the kitchen. You have your sink there at the end of the counter. Double door refrigerator with your ice maker. So there's your electric range. Now you could remove these cabinets if you wanted to put a range hood in there. This is sweet. This is a sweet find. Look at those beautiful cabinets. You got the drawers right there. This is nice. This has got possibilities. Who's going to save this one, you guys? You know, because houses need people and people need houses. And this is Carbon, Utah. More cabinet space. Now, again, you can always ask how long they're vacant. And when I say that, I mean you just want to get some history on it. Because in my opinion, the longer they sit vacant and unoccupied, they don't increase in value. You'd want to know if the utilities are off, how long they've been off, how long the water's been off. Again, look underneath cabinets, look for moisture, look for any kind of mold, and you can check out, you know, the outside, look at the siding, look at your woodwork. Always have those home inspections though. Bring out your general contractors and get the lay of the land. But this one is sweet. Look at this. Built-in cabinets there. This might be a bedroom. That's a great space saver. Put your big blankets there and the fluffy blankets up in the top. Might want to remove that wallpaper. Take out that green carpet. You might find hardwood floor beneath it. $92,000 in Utah. So here's your bathroom. There's your wall sink. Look at that beautiful tub. Clawfoot tub right there. And it does have a shower right here attached to it, so you could put up a curtain. I would leave that the way it is. That is, oh, I love a clawfoot tub. Who wouldn't want to soak in that in Utah? Very nice. After a long day being outside, waving to your neighbors, you come on in, take a soak, why not? Okay, so here is another view of the outside. So yeah, this is going to need a fresh coat of paint. But again, hang out all winter, check it out. Decide what you want to do with it in the spring. I love the wide eaves, that's nice. And again, this is 141 West 100 North, East Carbon, Utah, 84520. And that's $92,000. Let's see the street view. It's only been on the market 3 days. Here we are. Got a little detached building there. Look at the backdrop. Woo! This looks very fine. But again, research your neighborhoods, research the areas, due diligence. But there's your driveway right to the right side of it. And let's see where we are on the map. Carbon, Utah, right here in Carbon County. So we have a park nearby. So we have Sunnyside up to the north of us. And let's see here. Wellington over to the west. Bruin Point up to the north. Woodside down to the south. Salt Lake City is up here to the northwest. So we're right above Huntingdale and Castledale and Green River. You can listen to some CCR. Gotta lighten it up a little bit, you guys. Okay, so there's the Colorado line. So Denver's way over here to the east, and there is Beaver, Utah down here, past down below Fish Lake National Forest, and red marks a spot right there. So let's take a look at your satellite. There you go. There is your parcel right there. Nice. Okay, so let's see where we are. Let's go back to the map real quick and see where the amenities are. Groceries, shopping, health and safety, gas stations. Okay, so they're not right on top of you by any means, but there are some in the distance there. Here's some more over to the west. And there you go for some more. Nice. 141 West, 100 North, East Carbon, Utah, 84520. $92,000. Been on the market 3 days, built in 1923. And it states here, oh, I'm sorry, there's no property details, which is very unfortunate. But you can check back and see if they add some later on. But that's really strange how they don't give any. Let's go to the history. Let's see here. Oh, there's a lot of history on this one as well. It was listed in April of last year for $129,000. Then they removed it, listed it for $99,900. Then they removed it, and now they're listing it again for $92,000. So I would, if you're interested in this, definitely call the real estate agent and find out what's going on with it. This property is 102 years old. Very odd that there's no details. It's been on the market 3 days. $92,000 in East Carbon, Utah, 84520. And that's very odd. But again, the listing agencies are in the description box below every video. So check this one out and let us know in the comments. Or if you're looking for 5 acres in Colorado, this one is in Fort Garland. 81133 is a zip code for $90,000. 5 acres, sweet. Or if you're looking in Iowa, this one is $97,000 with over 2,100 square feet with a little more than a half an acre in Maynard, Iowa. And again, it's $97,000. Only been on the market 9 days. And that'll do it for today's episode. Happy weekend, everybody. Hope you're having a great one. It's always great to be with you. You're welcome to subscribe to the channel and join our growing community. And we will see you in the next episode because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.